seconds for everybody to get in. This is for all water signs. Cancer, Pisces, and the beautiful Scorpio. Okay. See what's going on with you guys. This is will they reach out? So let's get in here and see what's going on. Getting an overall collective message for the water energy, and then doing each sign individually to see how they're going to reach out. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. So let's get one card first and see what's going on and overall. Dedicated effort. Ooh. So it does look like there is some effort that's coming towards you. It looks like they do want to make the effort. They've been thinking about it for sure. It does look like within this card, it does look like they are missing you. That they definitely do want to reach out. They are missing you. They have been thinking about coming towards you. We do have balance, trying to balance out a situation in their mind. So it looks like mind over matter in this situation of how they're going to approach you. They're waiting for this like opportunity to beckon because look, they're sad. There's the depression. It's almost like they see you as their world behind them, but they're just not sure. And that's coming from that imbalance though. So it does look like they are fantasizing about you though as well. It's almost kind of like that. I really wish I could get back to my water sign. They do see you as the soulmate that they've, that they've cherished. They really cherish this relationship. It's just something went awry and they really do, almost like just wish. But are they willing? They're resisting for sure. Trying to break some kind of resistance. There's a devil. The devil says, I am resisting certain situations. It's almost like they're trying to break this chain within themselves. I'm trying to resist. The resistance here is staying away from you. It's taking everything they have not to come back. It's almost like they just have to find themselves, though, when it comes to this situation. So let's see. Definitely feeling like they have to find themselves. Definitely, they are in discomfort. They do definitely miss you, and they are really thinking about you. They're a lonely person, and they don't like being lonely. We see that, though, here with this Four of Cups. I'm missing you. I see you as my world, and I am missing you, and I do want to come back towards you. So being the lonely person, they do not like this idea of having you so far away, so you definitely are on their mind. So, hello, Raymond. Nice to see you. Yes, at the end. Okay. So, and happy Thursday to you as well, my friend. Your birthday. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so we do have, ooh, yeah, it does feel like they're kind of exploiting the situation. They felt like they were exploiting the situation. But they do want to come back in towards you as the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, they definitely want to come back. We already seen that. They see you as the soulmate. They see you, right, as this person they want to dedicate the effort to getting back to you. They miss you. Just kind of going back over for you, Raymond, in case you weren't here. Okay, I'm doing kind of a thing for you. One of my fiance apologize for what she said to me. We will see. But I think I can mark that. Let me see if I can mark that. I want to pin that message so I can get back to it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like they want to. They're just super thinking about the situation. Having the Pope over here is, oh, that's the Hierophant right there. So they are looking. They want this commitment with you. There is some achievement that they're thinking about, but remember, they're trying to resist their own feelings. The feelings of maybe this can't work. They're stuck in their head. But like I said, they do see you as a soulmate. So there is victory in love with the Nine of Cups. They want the victory in love. They want that victory in love. So before I get to the overall water signs, I'll get to your question really fast, Raymond, for you. Well, my fiance, I apologize for what she said to me. There's an obstacle to the situation. It looks like she'll feel like a hypocrite if she does so. So she doesn't want to go back on what she said. So 10 of Wands for now. I guess you can say no. Okay, getting to each water sign, we're going to go Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's go that way. We don't get lost. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In love. So let's go to Pisces first and see how this person is feeling about Pisces and whether they're going to reach out. Looks like they want to reach out to all the water signs. Just a little bit of resistance. I think there's a lot of resistance. They're just, like I said, stuck in their mind. But we're going to find out why each one has their own resistance. For some of you, they broke off an engagement with you, Pisces. It was like the test of times. You had either some kind of engagement and they didn't show up, whether it was actual marriage engagement or something you were supposed to do. They left you hanging high and dry to free themselves from the situation. And how are they going to reach out? So definitely went cold. There's no communication, no contact. So let's see if they're going to how they're going to reach out since there's so much resistance. Keeping it secret and hidden from you that they do want to reach out, but they're going on their own personal growth right now, playing it safe. Guilty. Oh, the devil coming out. They feel guilty about the situation. There it is. That's the devil, the master of their own reality over here, trying to play resistance, trying to get rid of change. They believe that it's too toxic. They don't want it to be toxic. Maybe they think they're toxic. Wow, why do I feel that? Maybe they know they did something toxic when they walked away from this engagement, ice cold, cold-shouldered you. There's guilt. That's guilt. Anytime we're going to play it safe and keep it hidden from ourselves, I want to come back to you. I want to be with you. But the devil says, no, no, no. Why? Because of some kind of destructive, toxic thing that's going on within the situation. I see that as guilty, but there is some kind of seduction here where they feel, well, that's because they feel like you're their soulmate. So there is some kind of attachment that they just cannot get past. So no matter what, they're still beckoning that situation, beckoning of why did I do this? It's like they're holding themselves accountable. They know they've messed that up. So oh, they know. She definitely knows. He or she knows. Will she call you today on your birthday? Hold on, wait a minute. No. Imbalance. Well, we see that balance again. There it is again. And too imbalanced. No. It's too overwhelming. It's kind of crazy, because it makes me feel like if she had to call and tell you happy birthday, she would have to apologize. And we already seen that she doesn't want to apologize. She doesn't want to show any emotion. It was almost like when she'd feel obligated. So I don't see that happening. If she changes her mind, that would be a miracle. But for now, in this energy, it's an absolutely no, because then she would have to actually show some kind of vulnerability, show emotions, and say that she was wrong and apologize, and she doesn't want to do that. Okay, so that was Pisces, Cancer, going on to Cancer. Okay, guys, let's see. Cancer, we do have patiently waiting for the situation to occur. They're taking their sweet-ass time over here. They're trying to balance out a situation. Again, there's that balance again. They're being patient. But boy, they have so much dissatisfaction. Taking push, yeah. So, I mean, you got the Temperance over here talking about, you know, really balancing out the situation. There's fear here. Lack of inner joy. Yeah, they're definitely dissatisfied. And they know that there's no closure. There's no closure to this situation. And, you know, it's kind of like, why is there no closure, right? Why is there no closure? How do they feel? Grab some love cards. I kind of feel like it's kind of the same thing that happened over here to Pisces. They just kind of cold shouldered you, walked away, feeling guilty, made it some kind of argument, did something, and then they feel guilty about the situation. I feel a lot of guilt in these readings. For some of you, it had something to do with taking the children and leaving. Could have even left in the middle of the night very soon, or left you with the children and abandoned you and the children. But they're saying you're waiting for, I'll come back. It could also be if you didn't have children, that it was just like they took all that happiness that they have is just destroyed when they left. But it says very soon that they're going to come back. They have to find the trust within themselves, or find trust within this relationship that it could actually work. Feels like there was a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of dishonesty going. Maybe they were very dishonest. Maybe there was a third-party situation. A lot of fighting. There it is. I knew it. I seen it. A lot of arguing, conflict, trying to keep the emotions as stable as possible. You could be dealing with another water sign, some of you, or a Leo, or Aries, or a Sagittarius. Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge. They're watching you. They are they're getting ready to come out to talk to you. But it's almost like there's so much contemplating. That's why they're waiting for this perfect, what they believe is a perfect timing. It's like, okay, well, what's the perfect timing then? You see what I'm saying? What is the perfect timing? In their head, there is a perfect timing. And it's pretty much when they get emotionally balanced. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here with Scorpio. Best message is coming out for Scorpio. Let's grab some love cards, see how they feel about you. Best message for the beautiful Scorpio. Retreat. They disconnected from the world. There's a lot of cold shouldering over here. They don't want to. They tried to stay as optimistic about this situation as possible. But they're trying to call you back out because they do believe that you're their soulmate. So they are trying to call you out, like through telepathy, through meditation, through their prayers. So it's almost like they're trying to, instead of them coming back to you, they're trying to meditate and try to get you back to them. Wow. Okay. So they want you to call them. They want you to reach out. So they're definitely, yeah, they definitely see you as a soulmate. There it is again. So they definitely see this, but they think that if you reach out to them, it'll be easier than them coming back. So they're hoping that you feel the same way that they do, and that you'll actually pick up that phone and text or do something. So they're not going to reach out. They're too depressed right now. They're like, oh my gosh, I hope my Scorpio writes me back. I hope that they try to reach out to me. I feel like they kind of like self-sabotage this relationship. And so they don't really want to. It says, hello. I'm doing fire signs at 10 o'clock. But you are so welcome to be here. You never know what might resonate. You might have water in your chart. So a super chat is available. So let's see. Preparation and progress. Yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting for you to come out. Yeah, they're holding back. They have indecision. Like I said, they want you to Scorpio, they want you to pick up the phone and say, hello, where are you? I miss you. They don't have the courage right now to do so. They're in contempt. Same card to this card for all the water signs. So yeah, they're definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, one-sided charity. They want it one-sided. I mean, that's they're putting all the weight on you. Okay, so let's look at the overall for a few messages for all the water signs since we just did all of those. This is about your person here. Thank you everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's see. Abundance and downloads and regeneration of success. So it does look like it could be very successful once you guys do get back together. There's going to be a lot of clarity that's coming out of this situation for you guys. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of talk. There's going to be, once they do come back, there will be a lot of talk. There will be a lot of divine healing. There will be a lot of things that need to be expressed once you guys can open up to this person. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I got this, right? So, but it's going to be about trusting in the process and how much that you really want this person to reach out to you. Like I said, for Scorpio, they really want you to reach out, right? They want you to be the one. They feel like they really screwed this up, and I don't think they trust themselves. So it's almost like, I don't know if you love me still. I'm just going to kind of, you know, kick back over here. I cannot, you know, do this by myself. I need your love to show me. They really messed up, guys. Okay. They know it. But they, like I said, they've been using a lot of telepathy for you to try to reach you out. So if they keep popping into your mind or your dreams, that's because they're really trying to reach out to you. Okay. And I mean more so than just the norm. Like, why are you here? I haven't thought about you, right? That much. So absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. You guys are amazing. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's all about, you know, how you're going to take this process and how you're going to run with it. But it's also waiting for them to balance themselves to come back. Really balancing. So let's see what your angel message is for you guys before we wrap this up. Attracting, not chasing. That's crazy, right? So Spirit wants you to know anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. That's so crazy because that's exactly what Scorpio's person over here is doing. They're too scared to get up and do anything. So they're like, oh, no, I'm just going to wait for you. I'm going to telepathically get to you, Scorpio. But you guys, you know, I mean, you guys are, you know, these people, they love you. Okay, they love you. They really do want to reconnect with you. There is nothing here that says that this person does not want to contact you. And if you do contact this person, there's a lot of love. But you have to be careful because this person is really weighing down on themselves or taking all the credit. They know they messed this up. And I don't care which water. If it resonates with you, it is your reading because this is it. I mean, you know, we got some patiently planning. We've got some toxic energy. We've got this person just cannot, you know, get you off their mind. They are dedicated to missing you, loving you, and wanting to reconnect with you. It's just about how they're going to do so. Okay, how you're going to do so, right? So, I mean that's really it. You know, they are a very lonely person without you. They think about you all the time. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.